And we're live. Welcome.
Good evening, Mega City. Latest breaking news, a data breach. What's in your wallet?
It's like,
I know you were going to say that.
Does that like
data breach.
Double check your passwords and click all those sketchy links. It's time for the Brockton Bay Book Club podcast.
Oh, perfect.
I am one of your hosts, Alan. Welcome again. If you're, not your first time joining us. If it is your first time joining us, we are a bunch of friends just reading through Ward by J.C. McCrae, an online superhero web serial. Sometimes people listen. And we thank them for that. If you want to join us live, we are trying to do this every other Monday more consistently now. And
Every
in
other
between, every other Monday. I said every other Monday. If you
it's every other Monday.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I thought it was every other Monday, which is what I'd said months ago. But everybody corrected me, and then they were all wrong. So,
damn.
Yeah,
I will never let that
the
go.
oracle of the
ride that
podcast.
into the sunset.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very upsetting.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Gotta do that.
Alan
There
is
you go,
sometimes
we
right.
Yeah.
And
There we go. For those of
will
you who don't know,
never
I
acknowledge
post
it
like
if
a
he
saint because not the saint you're thinking of. We'll get to that, but a different saint, a more wholesome saint who predicts what time the podcast is supposed to be on. Speaking of predicting the podcast, if you wanted to join us live and play some podcast bingo, you could write some predictions ahead of time and see if they pan out by being a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month. And every time we do a podcast, I put together a little bingo sheet. Link is in the description. You can play along. Let's see. Wearing some merch. We always got to rep the merch. Got a Brockton Bay's sweater on, and I don't see anybody else wearing their merch. Interesting. Very interesting. But don't worry. It's okay. It's fine.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I won't count that against you. Anyway, tonight we are reading the back half of Arc 13, Black. We were reading, I believe, 13.8 through 13.Z. About another 50,000 words, I think. It feels like it's been a little bit. But yeah. Moving along. I forgot to introduce the hosts. How could I forget?
Who even are we?
Who even are we? I, of course, like I said, Alan. Over here we have Hannah.
Hi.
Jacob.
Yellow.
Nick Midsip.
Hello there.
And, of course, the hard eyes glasses Michael.
Hello. Welcome.
True.
Oh yeah, get in there. Get right on
listeners,
in there.
he is zooming in
Zoomed
in increments just so we can see more of his beautiful
Look
bald
at that
head.
man.
All right.
Michael, looking like a big fan of cyberpunk.
I feel like a cape, as Fran said.
Or as he likes to abbreviate it, CP.
I was just going to say he's chipping in, but...
Man, bless.
Womp womp.
Nice.
Is
I know a lot of you
on the bingo sheet.
It's close. I'll let you know that I am drinking a milk chai with one shot of salted honey butter, one shot of amaretto, and just a teeny bit of lavender with some dash of cinnamon, and topped off with the Girl Scout cookie cold foam Samoas.
Oh,
good Lord.
Yeah. Now, tell me, Alan, what kind of milk do you use in your chai?
Whole milk, obviously.
Whole milk. Okay. Do you find that the fatty difference between whole milk and, say, commonly used 2% milk?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say whole milk? I just default to whole milk because I just assume that's the only milk. 2%. Why would you drink anything else than 2%? It doesn't make any sense. I don't
whole milk or 2% is totally fine. They are.
I thought you said only milk because it's the only milk that matters is 2%. And
also, whole milk is acceptable. 1% is sketchy. Skim is a no.
What I am dipping in my chai for tonight. Yes, this is a Christmas mug. No, they have not been put away into the attic yet.
Listen, you don't need to shame me like that in front of.
I mean, why would
all
you
of
ever?
our friends.
It's Christmas all year when you're with the
Christmas
Brockton
in
Bay
my
Book
heart.
When you're with the Brockton Bay Book Club. Yep.
Also, for
Look,
sharing
Christmas
drinks.
is about giving, and all we do is give, no matter what.
Ah,
I have a
juice,
pickle.
lovely.
That's a
It's not
sick
pickle
mug.
juice. It's a pickle mug with a little wavy straw.
mug.
This is my newest mug. I'm very
Wavy
happy
straw.
with it. And I'm drinking a decaf latte, half decaf latte, with fruity pebbles. Decaf latte. Get ready.
Nice.
Jeez.
Well,
Oh,
Jacob,
nice.
we're sharing drinks. I saw you had a Coke Zero. Is that right? Did I catch that right?
We're not sponsored, Nick. This is an off-brand zero cherry cola.
Now, Zero
Let's
Cherry
go.
Cola. Is this
Yeah.
what store is it from though? Is
Amazing.
We can't. No, we're not sponsored.
that Aldi?
I don't know.
Okay.
No,
I'm
it's
trying to guess which one it is. Is which one?
It's Sam's Club.
Harris Teeter.
Sam's? Oh, Harris Teeter.
Oh, Harris
I was,
Teeter.
I was trying to guess which grocery store off brand it was.
Yeah.
You know, the best part
Only
about
the best.
having a big old mustache is when you're drinking your chai. If you're like thirsty, you can just kind of like raise your bottom lip over your mustache and suck out the remains.
Oh God, I hate it. I hate it
My
so
wife's
much. I hate it.
anyway,
I'm shaving his face.
Arc
in his sleep
13.
tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
Arc
let's.
13.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Why are we
you
here?
for keeping us on track. Yeah. What initial thoughts? The back half of Arc 13. Hannah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's
I really liked it. I really liked it. I'm not going to get into details. I really liked it.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nick.
Yeah. Interludes were peak. I like seeing a little bit more into the mind of Sveta and into her past. I really liked the Custodians interlude as well. The rest of it was good. I think it was good. I'm just repeating what we always say, which is like there were parts where it felt a bit dragged beyond what it should have been, but generally it was good, interesting, enjoyable, fascinating characters. We've got some interesting powers at play here, some interesting parahuman history and relationships, and I'm kind of into that. So,
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, we'll save the talk of the interludes when we get there, but it surprises me how often we can say that the interludes are getting better every time, because I feel like we've been saying that for 2 years, and somehow it still holds true. Like, it's just peak Wildbow during the interludes, and they're fantastic. I actually really liked, I think the individual chapters here a good bit, but it is a bit slower. We're kind of on the back half of the arc, and it kind of feels like we're clearly setting stuff up here, so not a lot of payoff, but some really good moments. It feels like Wildbow's in a bit of a rhythm these past few weeks that we've had. He's kind of settled into an arc here that he likes, I think, because it's coming across pretty well. So it was good, fun reading.
Yeah. And as for my thoughts, I looking back at what we read, in Arc 13, because we really didn't like Arc 12, and then 13 was like just this huge breath of fresh air. Really enjoyed the first half. And that's, them discovering the diary, going off and interrogating Ratcatcher and Big Picture and all that. Really enjoy all that. And then, we move outside of the heroes to talk to the villains in this one. And, interludes, very interesting. Seeing a lot. I feel like the build up and we'll call it the cliffhanger at the end of this, like what we led to, with Sveta, I really enjoyed that. It's not a, like, it's high stakes. It's high stakes, maybe low intensity. And I really enjoy the note that it leaves off on. And like you said, what it sets up. Not as good as the first half, but definitely enjoyable. With that being said, Nick, you want to take us into 13.8?
13.8. So this is coming right after the Weld and Sveta breakup scene. So going right into after that. 13.8. Tattletale, Antares, and Tress bicker as they make their way to the lodge. Tattletale meets with the big players of the New World, Semiramis and Little Midas. Confabulation is curtailed when Vic remembers her readings and realizes a spy is amongst them. I will say broadly, I do really like any time Victoria gets to flex her parahuman knowledge, and that is something, as a protagonist, she has an advantage over Taylor, and which fits for a sequel, right? Where I like that Taylor, is the classic, doesn't really know anything about the parahuman world. She's a novice. She, was kind of a nerd about some of it, but wasn't like super into it. But Vicky being this like knowledgeable researcher, grad level student type of person who's like, I recognize that guy. Why does she recognize him? Because she read his file a few times. And I wish that side of her got to be used more. I think that part of her is a lot of fun. Used in non-combat scenarios, right? We see it in combat more where she's like analyzing, oh, well, they're a breaker, so they're probably doing this, which is fine. But more non-combat stuff like this is fun.
It does feel like if you've played D&D or some other RPG, you've dumped your stats into some specific build and one of your skills like Arcana, and you just don't use it ever. And then finally, they're like, hey, can you make an Arcana check on recognizing this dude? And you roll a nat 20, and you're like, well, that's the bad guy, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love that. Also, I love that we're back at the lodge again. Like anytime I enjoy revisiting characters that we've interacted with before, and like we walk in and there's Nursery, like, and she's like, hi, and it's like, oh, we're choking on whatever spawn.
Yeah.
Got a throat abortion only a few chapters ago, only an arc and a half ago or whatever, and it's like weird seeing them all again and being back at the lodge and seeing Prancer, and it's like very nostalgic though. Like I love that we keep bumping into these same characters over and over again. It makes me me happy. Also, more Tattletale and Ex-Glory Girl team up is just I'm glad it just keeps going. We haven't stopped it yet. We just keep going and I love it.
Okay, I would like to open the buddy cop discussion up.
Tease chat, everybody.
Yeah, tease and chat. I would like to open up the buddy cop discussion to the trio because I really enjoy the dynamic between Sveta, Tattletale, and Vicky. Because they each have their own little, they just bounce off of each other really well. And I was just thinking, if you could, we recast Ward and it's the buddy cop scenario, who is your magic 3 here?
Other than these 3?
Yeah, other than the obvious 3.
You can switch one out if you want.
No.
I mean, I would switch Victoria out for Weld and just carry the breakup, except Tattletale's there now.
That's cruel.
No.
Why are you a monster like that?
Why would you do that to our girl like that?
Wild Bo, if you need a writing assistant.
There you go. So here's my problem with I want to switch in Imp because then you have switch in Imp, and I would switch it probably Sveta out because Sveta and Glory Girl have this thing where they can gang up on Tattletale, but Tattletale and Victoria or Tattletale and Sveta can't gang up on the other person. However, if you have Imp and Victoria can both gang up on Tattletale, obviously, just to humble her. Being just a couple of nerds, Victoria and Tattletale can gang up on Imp for being a goober. And of course, when it comes to doing bad guy shit, Imp and Tattletale can gang up on Victoria for being, two of a goody two shoes. So I think it's a really good dynamic to have the three of them, work in tandem.
It's not until later, but the conversation with Tattletale on the phone with Imp while Victoria and Sveta are like giving commentary is one of the best parts of the arc.
Really fun. Also, I don't know. I like the three of them, like the whole buddy cop movie idea, but like the three of them as they are, and I feel like Snag as his little moments where
Snuff.
he like quips in. Snuff, yeah, not Snag. Thank you.
R.I.P. Snag.
Yeah. Shout out to a real one.
Where he like pitches it and he'll like say something, and Tattletale's like, "You're supposed to be on my side." And he's like, "I'm staying out of it." It's just so good. I just love it. It makes it extra fun.
It's listen, Tattletale, you pay me a lot, but you do not pay me enough to get in this conversation.
You don't pay me for my social skills. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they're great. Nursery gives a little wave to not Tattletale, so it's got to be Vicky or Sveta.
Yeah.
And
I
you know what?
imagine
it's just polite to say hello to people you've put a baby inside of, I feel like.
Right, exactly.
It's the
like
least
you've been
you
a
can
part
do.
of this
The least you can
abortion.
do,
So like,
yeah.
the
Like,
least you can do is
we're
That's
like
the problem.
parents in a way,
Yeah. That's the problem is I really want to like Nursery. Like Nursery just seems like just a nice person with the worst ability in the world.
really unfortunate.
Possible.
Predicament.
It's for baby's fault,
cold
right?
opens. Every arc gets a cold open in the lodge of just like some random shenanigans,
It's the Always Sunny Tuesday 8:30 a.m. Cold open.
Yeah,
exactly.
Couple of stragglers.
The lodge also reminds me of this like weird sort of end game video game liminal space where like all the bad guys you've beat are there just hanging out and you can talk to them and chat with them. Or like the entry room in Hades where like nobody's fighting you, but you can go argue with your dad or go talk with Achilles. It is just like, yes, here. Oh, yep, there's Nursery. You can go say hi to Nursery if you want. Open that dialogue box. It's such a weird place. It's great.
It is. There's so many side quests you could gather here. There's straight main quest in it, obviously, but like you can spot the side quests.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of fun. My only regret is that Moose was not there.
Right.
Could have used a Moose in this situation. Listen, you can always have more.
You can always have more.
Moose would have been great here.
Oh yeah, Moose would have been a lot of fun.
I get the feeling that Moose and Prancer are not hanging out because Velvet is gone, which is a shame because I think Moose was the only thing keeping Prancer from being a pedophile again.
I mean, yeah.
And he's like,
well, no, he's cooped up with a 19-year-old.
No,
we can
not
move
19.
On. It's all good. Yeah, we get it.
It's not 19.
Yeah,
but
we get it.
He's like, no, guys, you don't understand. It as long as they're 18 legally, and nobody's there to hear it.
Yeah.
Gross. Disgusting.
It's possible. I mean, yeah, Moose was with Prancer post Velvet being gone briefly, but it's possible they went separate ways. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
We get some new
see.
faces.
Semiramis. Semi-Ramis. It's like when you're a little bit into the, original Spider-Man trilogy. You're like Semiramis.
Semiramis.
That's what I was thinking. Semiramis. I had to look this one up because I did not know. But Semiramis was the wife of a Syrian lord who, after he died, she was queen regent, waiting for her son to, take the throne. And in her 5 years as regent, conquered most of Egypt and the Middle East. Nice. So apparently she is good with queen. The sauce. Let's see. Other than that, okay. So talking with her, I love her because her big thing now is entertainment industry. She's done with the crime. She's in the entertainment industry. She still has all the connections with the criminals, and it feels like such old school Hollywood, where everything's being produced and like overseen by the mob in one way or another.
Yeah.
And that's just what this is.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
Like, I've got all this gang money, and what am I going to do with it? I'm going to produce movies.
Well, of course.
That's great.
Why wouldn't you?
Obviously, we have to have the first Case 53 sex scene on screen.
Which I love
Very
so much.
How progressive.
Very proud of them.
Of course.
Classic Hollywood, where it feels like they're taking advantage of them, because they are exploiting them, but also at the same time, I was like, well, I guess this is exposure. I don't know.
I can already see the first appearance of a Case 53 in a Disney film in the background, half blurred out.
Yes.
At the very end for like half a second.
Jacob, that's exactly what I was thinking.
What's funny too is like there's that, but then I also, the first thing that came to mind is like, what would be like the Case 53 version of the film, like The Blind Side or something?
Yeah.
It's just a retold story of Weld and his.
Exactly. I was thinking like Armstrong and Weld.
Oh, that's exactly.
It's like, wait, and then after the fact, it's like, so you just took him in because you needed a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Mixed feelings.
J-Man, mixed fillings indeed.
Mixed feelings. For
sure. No. I get what J-Man's throwing down.
Mixed feelings is what Gregor the snail has inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see what else.
If she's lucky, what
I love.
Yep.
I love little Midas's.
I was wondering if you were going to say it.
Michael is scolding me. I messed up.
It's just the finger waggles. Just amazing. Michael's basically all our dads.
For memes later.
You got to put a strike counter up for me, Michael, before I get kicked from the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
I do need that. It's like it's not a counter; it's a countdown.
3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
I like Little Midas's table trick. I think that's really fun. But like, here, have a seat.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now don't lean on it. Remember, and because he could whisk it away at any moment.
He just giggles every now and then because he just gets a kick out of something.
I know, right? I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So are the things that he makes, because at one point he makes a statue and he's got the table here, are they all out of gold or are they just thing?
So I got the impression at one point
it was just like some stone-ish type material. Okay. I don't think it specifies.
Yeah, I think maybe it's shimmery like gold, but it's not like he can make gold and break economies.
Well, he makes a gold bust later.
Yeah.
He makes it in his hand and then he chokes.
I guess it's questionable if it's really gold though, or if it's just like appears, it's fool's gold kind of thing. Yeah.
His power is so simple when
onyx. I don't know if it's actual onyx.
Yeah. Like I had the thought of like, have we not seen that before yet? Like it seems like one of those powers we would have already seen. Like just being able to duplicate items. It feels so basic, and I love that we're still getting like what I would call simple powers this late in the story, and it still feels fresh.
Yeah,
it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not even duplicating; he just makes stuff.
Makes it
right. Well, he can make stuff out of the air, but he describes it as.
I'll be right back.
He's changing the air. Like it's not like it's technically not like just matter generation. He's manipulating what's already
because it's all portals,
right?
It's portals. It's portals.
Oh my gosh, everything's portals.
which doesn't slow down in this arc at all.
No. Jeez.
And then, some of these, I did do all of this reading over the weekend, so it all kind of blends together. But Victoria getting the sense at the end of the arc that something was amiss.
Yes.
Because it's at the end of the chapter. Because right at the very end where she's like, is that where she's like, don't, does she say that here, or is it at the beginning of 3.9? Where
I think
she's
it's
like,
beginning of the next one.
don't drink anything?
Well, it's,
Yeah.
she says, because
Right.
Tattletale gets her drink and she's like, she just puts her hand over it. She's like,
Oh, that's
drink
right.
that.
Yeah. She gives a little.
You're right. You're right.
Because she clocks it after he's turned around and gone back to the bar after dropping off Tattletale's drink. And she kind of has this moment where she's like, wait, don't drink that. And and then we don't get the reveal until we come back after the interlude. I don't.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what the deal is. We just know that something's up with the bartender.
Yeah.
I did look up just to make a little clarity on his powers. He can make a identical copy, except that the copy is black like obsidian or onyx.
Oh, it is a copy.
Okay.
It appears that he can also, he's also capable of turning air itself into an object. So, it's kind of interesting, but it's not gold. That's what I was wondering about. It's not gold.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he turned.
The statue.
That's what the wiki
Did he
says.
not? Was the statue not gold?
Maybe it wasn't.
I could have sworn.
I mean, he
it was.
wears
I didn't
gold.
think it was.
He wears a lot of
I
gold.
must have missed that. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I think
Maybe that's what
really
I just got that mixed up.
But I would too if I could just create copies of things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'd be really cool. Really handy.
He's basically a walking 3D printer, which is pretty cool.
It's sick.
Pretty handy. The D&D minis I would create.
Just
It'd all be
have a
onyx too.
business.
You'd have to prime them first.
Good at prime them. Yep.
But yeah, do we want to talk about case 12 for a second?
Sure.
case.
I mean, it'd be an hour.
Yeah.
13.9.
We can talk
Have we
about
done?
13.9?
That would be more in 13.9. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a look at
We
that.
find out a bit.
Okay,
more about it.
13.x then, unless we got anything else.
All right,
here.
13X. We'll do the
yeah.
interlude if there's nothing else in 8. I think I didn't have anything else.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's do it.
13X, interlude the custodian. The overseer goes about her job, talks with old friends and new, and briefly visits her old home. Teacher is positioned to take it all. So,
Just
we never... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Jacob.
no, I was just my only real quick thought is, as much as I love this interlude, nothing will make me respect Teacher as a villain. Just getting that out there. He is
Agree with that.
the worst.
Yeah.
And I hate him. Anyway,
I hate
He's a
him.
bitch.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
bitch. He ain't shit. He can.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's true.
Thank you,
It's true.
Michael.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's again, I can't get out of my head the guy from the actor I always bring up from Breaking Bad, but looking like Dr. Robotnik is my visual and sound for Teacher.
I have to look this up every time you bring it up. I can't.
I
fucking remember.
know. I don't remember
Which
the
actor?
actor's name either.
Bryan Cranston?
No,
Which
Bryan
character?
Cranston. He's the side scientist, the chemist who helps Walter
Oh,
the first time he meets
yes.
with Gus.
Yes.
He's got this really nasally voice.
That's funny.
I'll look it up.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
So I
send us-
can then look it up. Also.
Gale from Breaking Bad.
Yes. Okay.
Gale from Breaking Bad, played by who is he played? David Costabile.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which really what he reminds me of is not so much the character of Gale, not so much. The character is much more like his character in Suits. He's a villain in Suits who's very conniving and very like particular with his words and very annoying. He's a good villain in the sense that he's very easy to hate in that show.
I do remember you
and that
saying
is
this
exactly
now.
yeah. That is exactly what I imagine Teacher is like, except now he looks like Dr. Robotnik because they describe him as being bald and having glasses and like robes and stuff he wears. And Dr. Robotnik is the villain from Sonic, so then
I'm looking at him right now.
yeah.
Is he not the Eggman?
Dr. Eggman, yeah, same person,
Same.
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
Wait, is his name Eggman or Robotnik?
So I believe it depends on the version of him, but the lore I've heard is that his real name is Dr. Robotnik, but Sonic called him Dr. Eggman so much that everybody knows him as Dr. Eggman.
It's the same guy.
That's really depressing. That's pretty depressing.
So, yeah.
Your arch nemesis
anyways.
gave you a nickname, and now everyone's calling you that.
Exactly. But yeah, that aside, I really like this arc because we get a peek into the Custodian. It's one of those mysterious capes we knew about from Worm that we get to see again, and I love that. Getting to see basically that her power is just the fact that her essence is basically diffused into multiple pieces, I thought was really cool. Just that brief explanation where she like comes together for a moment and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd be so young," and she's like, "Yep," and then just pieces out.
Yep.
Pieces and PIE pieces out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jacob. I saw the look of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
It took a second. Yeah,
It wasn't that good.
The inside,
No, it wasn't that good.
the more insight we get into Cauldron is always interesting to me because, like, you get the sense in Worm that they are, you know, the super mystery of them, the learning little bits about them, and just understanding like they really just had like 3 or 4 capes that worked really, really well together for what they were doing. Like they had the Custodian, they had Doormaker, they had the
Number Man.
Clairvoyant, and Contessa. And like, you can do anything with that group.
Yeah.
And they even mentioned that, right? How I don't know if it's the Overseer in this one or somewhere else, but they mention, or maybe Tattletale later, they mention how most of the Cauldron base was kind of empty. I was like, they once had a larger organization, but over time they realized, no, we don't need that many people. We can just cut down to bare bones, fewer risks of having fewer people. And yeah, like you said, it was basically the most elite squad of thinkers running Cauldron by the end, and Dr. Mother, I guess, for some reason.
Yeah.
She started it all.
She grew into her position. So
she did. She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there with Contessa at the beginning. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But
it is wild to think that like Contessa was running that, and the difference between Teacher's Cauldron and the original Cauldron being like the original one was focused on coming up with ways to prevent the end of the world. And Teacher's has always been about control. And it's very the person who runs it, what's their power. Contessa's is how do I save the world? And her golden path started from there when she was like 9. And Teacher's always been about, oh yeah, no, I'm doing this greater thing, but I'm subtly taking it over. Like, that's his power. And that's exactly like, oh no, he probably is like, no, we've got to do this because that's how you save the world. But like, also if I end up on top and in control of everybody, then like, oh, oopsie daisy. And all of the powers he has aligned do that. Like we see Mama Mathers is there, which like he busted her out somehow. You know?
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing is that I'm trying to remember if the portals exploding is after the Fallen raid, right?
After the Fallen, the initial Fallen
Yes.
raid.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, she was in there, and that's probably how they got her out.
They also got her son, nephew,
Valfor.
Valifor. Whatever
so
their
Valifor's there. Yeah. So you've got Ingenue, Saint. I'm trying to remember who the other people were. Scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
All these, just all these control abilities. And they even have it. Just imagine if you were a television ad producer and you could somehow sneak Mama Mathers as an extra into an ad that just everybody's seen.
I mean, any Super Bowl ad.
Any Super Bowl ad.
Absolutely.
The just deviousness of being able to do that, or have her low key be like a voice on radio that just all she has to say is one line, you've been listening to WRX10. And then you just spam that repeatedly, and she's got you hearing wise and can also hear what you hear. It's
It's interesting to me too. It feels like the custodian even has taken on less of a guardian role and more of a control role as well, where she's monitoring what people are doing, how they're doing, alerting the cell block leaders when somebody's having an issue, helping people. She is much more involved, at least, and obviously we didn't see all the inner workings of Cauldron, but she feels much more involved in Teacher's operation than she ever felt with Cauldron. She was more of a ghost in the hallways for Cauldron.
And keeping the prison.
I agree.
Yeah, and keeping the prison, and it's interesting too, where that change seems to have made her friendly to Teacher. Right? Ooh, hang on.
Yeah.
I guess we never really saw. Maybe. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. I mean,
one of the things we also have here is that they have a name. It's not in the text, but it is in the glossary. The appendix going down. These are referred to as the taught. As fucking
the taught.
The taught. If you have been taught by teacher.
Oh. I'm taught as in the string is taught.
Yeah.
The taught.
Interesting name.
The student.
You see, Hannah, he's a teacher, right? So he teaches, in the past tense the word to teach is taught. So,
got it. He taught, yes. Okay, got it. That makes sense now. Thank you.
That thought he taught.
He did indeed.
And we finally, we were talking where's Contessa? Obviously, she's bumming it on the beach.
Right.
And and you know what? That's exactly what she was trying to do.
She was.
She literally went to the beach and was I'm going to turn off my power. I'm going to sip a margarita.
Have a Mai Tai.
As soon as she does, bam, day 2. Doesn't even get a full weekend.
Yeah.
After she spent
that's cold.
Her whole life saving the world. And what does she get from Teacher? Not a goddamn lick of respect.
Not a good goddamn.
Wow.
My girl said, give me one day. And give me 1 week. And they went, hours. I'll give you 2 days.
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, it makes me fucking hate Teacher. My dude.
Yeah, he has somebody else in prison there too who's interesting. Who's the other one?
Smokey.
Smokey. Is that what their name is?
Don't remember who that is. I just think the name's Smokey.
I don't know if that's right. Who are we talking about? The dude who's talking to?
Yeah, the guy who talks to the custodian for a bit.
Yeah,
but I don't remember what his name is. She mentions it.
I don't remember either.
Alas.
We'll find it in a second.
That's all.
We also have an interesting reveal about the custodian, aka the overseer. Now,
Yeah.
Overseer was probably a child sold to Cauldron. You know, and
much like one else we know,
and was probably sold by Earth Cheat. I thought EI Chite. But was probably sold by them, which means that Cauldron has had dealings with Earth Chite for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, pre-Gold Morning, which means that, like, Teacher probably rolled in and was like, hey, I would like to pick up where the last administration left off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they all went, sure, why don't you get on a stage with Mama Mathers?
Yeah, that's their mistake.
And thus they shall reap what they have own.
That's right.
And then we'll all badly benefit from it. Not benefit. What's the word? So, the opposite of benefit.
The opposite of benefit?
Yeah. We won't benefit from it. We'll suck from it. No. Suck from it. No. No, that's not
from it.
No.
That's right.
No.
Oh, suck it.
No. Listen. Okay, we can keep going. How about that system they've got? They're listening in on things.
It has such Severance vibes, where it's just a bunch of people looking through stuff. 12 hours a day, just into them. They're just
yeah.
Weird backrooms ass looking place.
Yeah. I don't think I quite. You suck what you sow. Thank you, Fran.
That's right,
exactly
Fran.
what I meant.
You suck what you sow. That's the old saying goes.
Yeah, I don't think I quite understand. So they have all of these different cells that are monitoring people and monitoring situations and monitoring fucking everything. But they're these different cells. Is each cell monitoring a different group or like focus on a different
cell?
Monitoring a different person.
Each cell is a different. Well, that makes sense.
Tattletale even points out, I think that there's probably 5 people on every single hero mercenary cape. Like,
yeah,
and here's the thing.
Yeah,
you couldn't pull that amount of people disappearing in one of the other worlds. One of the like big time thinkers with Watchdog or something would have picked up on that many people disappearing.
Right.
But with the whole Gold Morning and things shifting over, there are a lot of people that he probably picked up as soon as the portals opened for Gold Morning. It was like, hey, we can go into hiding. I can give you jobs. This is all going to go to shit, and just mass recruited. Like a percentage of the population feels like he went with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like he's still recruiting. Like he's still taking in new people.
Yeah, still actively recruiting, building new pods.
Now, what I would like to complain about is he has so many people. They do not need to be working 12-hour shifts. This is another reason that he's just a piece of shit. Why are they working 12-hour shifts? They don't need to be. 7 days a week. Why? Just don't.
It also would appear that they do not get up for breaks during their 12-hour shifts.
Apparently not.
As they mention at one point, they have catheters in when they're on their shift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they said that for everybody. The one gal who's a zombie who's like,
okay, maybe
way
not
too
for
good at her
then.
job and has like zoned in. They were like, she's like a machine. She doesn't even get up. She's been cathetered because she doesn't even fucking care.
Yeah, maybe it was just her then. But yeah, I have wondered. just as a side conversation, would I prefer 4 10s over 5 8s for like a 40-hour work week? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It depends
sometimes
on the
I
job.
think I would. Yeah, it would depend on the job for sure.
Yeah.
This is like five 12s though, so it's or 7 12s, I guess. No
12s.
real 7 12s.
7 12s for a year.
Yeah,
For a year.
And if you
You know.
survive, then you're set for the rest of your life, I guess. But
Well,
have mercy.
What did
I
they
get
say?
the
It was
feeling though,
3 years worth of money in a year.
something
So it's
like
not
that.
even.
Or more than 3 years worth of money and security for your family, basically, for the year is kind of the way it was advertised. I get the feeling, though, teacher isn't expecting this project to need to last a whole year, right? Like, this is very clearly disposable. That's why he's recycling through so many people. He's, and as we find out, he's launching his attack now, so he's very clearly moving towards an end game of some kind.
Yeah. Fuck.
Hey,
Well,
more power to him. You know what?
No.
You know what I say? More power to him. Good job, teacher. Way to be a go-getter. He's creating jobs, really. You've got this weak economy in the new mega city, and teacher is coming in. He's this industry leader who's creating jobs and opportunities for people who wouldn't normally have them. And I think, honestly, people should be grateful for teacher and be thankful that he's giving them this opportunity to be a part of this great organization. I mean, it's a legacy organization, too, inherited from some great people from the past. Don't question the things they did in the past,
I'm thinking of a superhero. Their name, their initials are LM, and I think their superpower. They have the 3 shards: depose, defend, destroy, or whatever it was. They have 3 shards that they could, fix the teacher problem with.
I'm a big sucker for the poetic justice trope, and I would love it if at the end of all of this entire time, since like pre-Taylor and Worm, teacher has been being influenced by the Simurgh the whole time. And just like taste of his own medicine.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I'd be okay with that. Mommy can take charge anytime.
Yes. Mommy. Mommy can.
I saw.
You need the moment where teacher just goes, "Oh, Simurgh, what is my purpose? To fucking die." Oh my god!
Well, we need because we get introduced to teacher really via Saint's interlude in Worm.
Yeah,
and his realization where he's like, "No, I beat him, obviously."
And clearly
he's
he didn't.
Clearly.
He's in the teachers in the prison too with Marquis and Amy. We see him there as well.
He is, because
I think that
may be our first. Yeah, he's got Trickster on a leash. That may be our first introduction to him. But the depth of his power is revealed with Saint, where they're like, "You're just teacher's lapdog." He's like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I need that.
I can quit anytime I choose.
I can quit anytime I want.
1,000 yards there, just.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of creepy powers that infect you, should we get to 13.9?
13.9.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Let's go.
13.9. The spying old man is willing to turn coat. To turn whatever. Now they just to turn coat. To turn turncoat? Anyways.
No. Like a turncoat, but if you were to become one, you would turn your coat.
I suppose. I'm going to Google if that's a verb in a second.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Now they just have to make sure he isn't butchered. This is hard to do, because little Midas wants his old head and is almost willing to fight Semiramis to get it. But next stop are the Case 53s, and they need evidence.
I'm sorry. Say the name again, the S name.
Semiramis.
Okay, so when you say that, I hear the Cracker Barrel pegboard game. That's like you're an ignoramus.
You're an ignoramus.
Ignoramus.
That's all I hear when you say.
Which would be a great cape name, by the way.
True.
Also, I just want to point out,
Ignoramus. Yes.
Turncoat is not a verb.
Okay.
which is why it tripped me up. You would
The
turn turncoat.
Yeah.
Turn
Is what you would do. Turncoat itself is not a verb.
Turncoat.
Anyway,
I refuse to believe that.
It's a
but,
stupid word.
You know.
I also refuse to believe it.
well, guess what?
I'm
an
not
English
agreeing with
teacher.
Alan, but I
You're
also
not.
refuse to believe it.
Coat your turns.
Hannah, don't side with Alan.
Listen, I'm not agreeing with him. I just happen to also think what he thinks.
Make sure you coat those turns.
Totem.
Oh, I'm gonna cut him.
I feel like we mentioned this
No.
before, but it just always pops up whenever we get a bunch of Case 53s around. Are Neuter and Gregor and that whole squad, like they still around? Did we talk
I
about
hope
that?
so. I
Well,
like to
true.
imagine
I
that
think
they're
they're
off
still around.
doing great
Yeah.
things.
We've seen them once before, haven't we? They're
We
around
ran into
somewhere.
them.
In Ward?
Are they like
In Ward, I'm
adjacent
pretty
to the
sure.
Undersiders? Did we not run into?
Yeah, they were with the Undersiders.
I
they were with
feel
the
like
Undersiders.
Neuter was
Yeah.
around. Gregor
they were
was
with the
definitely around.
They were with
Gregor
the
was
Undersiders
around.
briefly because I remember. Yeah, there were a bunch of Case 53s with Fault Line's crew.
Yeah.
There was
Okay.
the silk lace girl whose like skin was all like lacy and silky. Chantilly. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're around. They're around.
Okay, good. Just need that reassurance every now and then.
Yeah. Also, as Fran points out, Victoria's need to protect the old man as evidence of parahumans being able to live past 40. Parahumans
crazy.
feel like a
mentioned-
different species when she talks about them.
Yeah.
She mentions that like the fact that he's an old parahuman is like really weird and kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, think
Although
about our crew. Like, so parahumans come about in what they said the late 70s,
Late 80s.
I want to say late 80s. Yeah, and as far as we know, Contessa is probably also one of the first ones because she's there when Eden crashes.
Yeah.
So let's just say, and she's like
Contessa's
9
young.
when that happens. Oh yeah. Contessa's real young.
Yeah, she's young.
She's like 9 when that happens. And so he said that's the late 80s and I
like
think
30-ish years.
Ward starts in what?
Sure.
2017, we'll say.
2017.
Mhm.
Somewhere around there.
2017.
So
So,
So she'd be like
30-ish years.
40, maybe 30 or 40.
Yeah. And so the old man, they keep saying old man. He's only like 60 something.
Yeah, he was like
60s.
She implies that he was like must have been like 30 when he triggered.
Yeah, like 31, 32-ish.
There's this range when people will trigger, so he was probably on the upper end of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Cool.
that point of whoever, I think it was Alan or Hannah who said it, that she's almost referring to them, or Jacob referring to them as a separate species, is something that comes
It was
back
Fran.
up later. Oh, hang on.
Mhm.
Yes, my dude.
You're on.
Yeah.
We can hear you, Nick.
That's okay. That's another check
Mute
in the
yourself.
box.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, it was Fran who said it in chat that
What
the
did Fran say?
parahumans feel like a different species when she talks about it. Yeah, it's really interesting. And like he's just kind of been like silently doing shit in the background, I guess.
Mhm.
As like he was the uncle of somebody that the PRT was investigating as potentially having a power, and then they realized like, oh, it's not you that's messing with shit, it's your uncle.
Yeah.
Which comes from the Wichita, Kansas PRT. I used to play ice hockey in Wichita. And
Wichita.
And that's from I forget what they're called, but the role play aspect with the users in the space battles one. So another one of those little Weaver dice. There we go. Another one of those Weaver dice adventures that
cool.
gets played out involves the Case 12.
Nice.
Scion lands
What were you saying,
in
Nick, about
1980.
the different species thing?
Scion was 1980. Sorry, the
1980.
different species thing, which is what Fran was mentioning, is a theme that comes back up as an idea later where Victoria's like, but would it be so bad if we just separated ourselves from humanity? in a way, which I think is a really interesting idea. And I'm kind of curious, like, why it hasn't come up more. I mean, obviously, parahumans exist in relationship to humans. They're all people who had families or friends or things. But just the idea of, well, maybe it has come up and I'm misremembering. Is there anybody who has ever, like, we just want to create a parahuman paradise? Like,
no, nobody's done the Magneto route.
Yeah, nobody's gone the magnet, and not in the sense of like exterminate all humans, but just in the
like separate.
sense. Yeah,
right. Our Genosha.
Of like, yeah, exactly. Which I feel like maybe the Irregulars got close to as an idea. Like, if they weren't so hell bent on revenge, they could have just been like, "What if we just made our own planet of weirdos?"
I mean, that kind of goes back to the shards not allowing it.
Yeah.
That's the whole.
The whole thing.
Amy's group does the Magneto route, where they just like, we're superior, we're going to retake over this planet.
We're going to go.
Yeah, but more just the like, what if we just had separate societies? Like, regular humans don't trust us anyways. What if they just we let them run their own society and then we go off and do our own thing? I don't know.
B. Ferroni also pointed out an interesting thing, and I haven't looked up to confirm, but Contessa started Cauldron 1 or 2 years before Scion even showed up. Because Scion does show, like, arrives, observes, and then creates a body.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I knew that.
Meanwhile, Eden, distracted, drives straight into the planet.
Texting and driving.
Basically.
That's why all those hands-free laws.
Yep.
And keep your shards,
A lot of hands.
Hands-free shards.
It's true.
I would also allow Abaddon to swing by and just eat teacher. Would be okay too.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. Chomp chomp chomp. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Also, Fran also points out there's a bunch of memes about Victoria being a parahuman supremacist, which unfortunately are not as popular as the warlord baby killer that Taylor is.
Oh my God!
Listen, I'm a big fan of warlord baby killers. I've role played as one in the D&D campaign. So,
yeah. Are there? J-Man asks, are there enough parahumans to form a society? It's a good question. Like, what's the old thing? The minimum you probably need, like, we'll just say 6,000. I think 2,000 bare minimum.
Yeah,
I think
there's probably that many.
Like, after Gold Morning, where like they kind of got concentratedly wiped out.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd want to go to one place like that.
40,000 is the best number for long-term genetic viability and resilience, is what Google says.
You said 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 to 40, but 5 to 10,000 is the minimum to avoid dangerous inbreeding and ensure long-term stable genetic health.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't
imagine the Habsburgs of shard splitting over here.
Jeez. Also, as J-Man says, you would need like all of them to buy in, and I mean, I can't imagine that would ever work, anyways, because you'd have so many that are like, well, fuck no, my family's here, and the heroes. There's this sense of obligation of like, well, I became a hero to protect people,
right?
And like, if we all leave and they're all left to their own devices, like, how can we protect them anymore? Which does come with its own like problems of, I don't know, that superiority of like hero complex of like, I have to save everything. That's my job. I'm a hero. Exactly. But I
mean, this bodes a really interesting story, like that, there's a world where somebody becomes, whenever you accidentally trigger, all of a sudden the PRT shows up and throws your ass into the portal to the other world that's just a world full of superheroes. And the deal is all the superheroes watch over all the supervillains there to keep them in check. And if they ever like really need somebody to come over that can't be handled by the PRT, they send like a hero to go and like grab that person and, drag him through the portal.
Yeah.
So like,
See, I'm imagining this parahuman paradise is just like Valhalla, basically, where they just fight for all eternity. And they've just got like all the Amy types on the sidelines. It's like, oh, you got your head blasted off again, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Here's
your head. Yeah.
But yeah. That's one can dream.
I'm writing that down for a future story because that's a very interesting take on the and then one day all the heroes disappeared.
See, the problem is when you described it that way as like the PRT just yoinking you to another planet, I immediately thought like that just sounds like an isekai anime. And I was trying to come up with like a stupid long title for it, right? It's like, I was just walking down the school one day when suddenly I almost got hit by a bus and now I'm in a world full of superheroes.
Right.
Yep. Right. And you've got to add something.
I tripped on my shoelaces and now I'm in a superhero world doing battle for all eternity? Question mark?
I got bullied so hard I triggered.
Too short, Alan.
You didn't let me finish, and now my stepsister Elf is a superhero as well.
No!
You forgot that element. You've got to have that element.
No.
You know,
God damn.
You got to have the cousin in love.
It's got to be on the bingo card somewhere, right?
Yes, that's true. It's essential. At least a cousin.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah. Michael's got the right idea. Michael's making the face that my brain is
Michael's making the face that says, go on. I'm interested.
No, that's not the face.
Tell me more.
Attention. You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention. That is what happened to the travelers. Yeah, kinda. They were in their little superheroes. The loser superhero world.
That is kind of what happened.
Got yeeted over.
I was just playing a video game with my friends when all of a sudden my world turned literally upside down.
And my
giant angel
monster.
Yeah.
Wow, the travelers
wants to eat me.
Completely had an anime arc. Like if they were the protagonist, that's an anime.
Yeah, it's
hilarious.
Yeah.
Complete with tragic.
We've already established that if a League of Legends team got sent to like Isekai in another world, they would just like all rage kill each other so quickly. The travelers did not even nearly get close to griefing each other as hard as they should have.
Yeah. Not nearly enough infighting for a league professional team.
No. Just would have imploded the second they touched down. Not even powers.
Yeah.
And I don't think I realized that League had such volatile teams.
Goddess, in a way, you're not wrong. Goddess also was not from that planet.
True.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
We've got people been doing the like my villainess arcs, and I think maybe we should get a Goddess backstory.
There you go.
All right.
Well, we haven't even talked about this arc at all, have we?
Yeah, let's talk about Case 12.
Oh, we talked about Old Man.
Yeah, start with Old Man. That's it.
We haven't talked about the big thing with Old Man.
We haven't talked about his power yet.
That he's bald?
No.
That's right. That is the biggest power. You're right.
The best power.
Is it
to be bald?
Yeah.
I can see the future.
Bald with mustache.
No.
What was it, Alan?
No.
Yeah. What do we think he does? Do we think he spits into drinks and food, or is it bleeding all over it? Or
he had vials.
It sounds like.
If he had jars, I'd be more worried.
No. Jars are filled with toenail clippings and hair and eyelashes.
Not according to the internet.
Vials are liquid.
Yeah.
Let me reassure you right now. If you say the word jars on the internet, it's going to be one of two things, and neither of them are toenail clippings.
True.
Chat knows what I'm talking about. The My Little Pony?
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
What? Wait.
I've heard
I don't want to know.
I've heard of such things. It's okay. You don't want to
Nick
know.
knows.
No. Nick.
The internet knows.
Listen, don't tell me.
I'm not innocent. I've browsed Reddit before.
Also, Bernard, they said cannibalism.
It
doesn't have to be meat.
So if you but if you,
to be fair,
you chew and eat your own nails, is that not self-cannibalism?
I mean, yes, I do it every day, but
I totally.
See, here's the easiest thing, right? Is you get one of those foot scrubbers, right? Except then you're just like a waiter at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
You're just like a waiter at Olive Garden. You're like,
Oh my god!
well, geez,
Oh my god!
Don't
Nick,
show your foot, Nick.
put your
That's
foot
Patreon
down!
content.
How dare you
Come
show that
on.
to the? Oh
Nick,
my god!
You know how much
I just-
money we're
I
going
wanted
to
to
make
get
off
the
of that, and you've
First
ruined
rule of the
everything.
internet. We were gonna. That's
Oh,
what
well,
the.
there
That's
goes.
what
Oh, man, we've
the
been working
special
for
tier on
months on that
Patreon is
special
for, and now
content, Nick.
You've
We've been getting
given
your
it away
feet
for
just
free.
right for that. The right
For free.
calluses. We've been dialing it in. You ruined
Oh my
everything.
god! Oh my god!
Michael, you cut the
Those of
stream.
you just
We're done
listening-
I
here.
already, cut the stream.
Put his
It's already
whole
over.
foot on camera.
God, I can't
His
believe
entire foot on camera.
Okay.
I just
was,
like to give people a visual aid.
Rethinking
you know?
his
I'm a good teacher. I like to
his
give a
desire
visual
to
aid for my
edit.
lessons.
No, teacher, don't bring that up. Okay, Michael, you can bring us
I'm
back
just
to
thinking about the
live.
pet egg
Just give
thing
me
now.
a second. I just can't even.
Everyone, take a second. Take a
God,
deep
I need
breath.
my milk.
It's just truly disgusting. Also, so what is it?
Okay, and
It's-
live. Okay,
Before
So
you
it
say
seems like his power
yeah.
is
Oh.
he gives pieces of himself away, and then that connects him to them, and he maybe even enters a semi-dream state, like what Rain does with the other people, where they see memories or dreams.
Yeah.
It seems like, though, if I'm honest, it seems like Teacher. Well, we don't know if Teacher was directly connected to the old man, but were he? It seemed like Teacher were getting live updates and not just like later updates. So the theory is either the old man's power is immediate and he kind of can like hear things from people he's put pieces of himself into, or Teacher has imitated it and has hired the old man just to spike everything with like nano cameras would be the other idea.
Oh, interesting.
Those are the two things
makes
they
sense.
float. Is they like, we don't quite know how his power works, but we're pretty sure it's
Yeah.
not immediate. So we think maybe Teacher's put an imitation of it, like a nano camera type technology.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
because again, 13X Teacher seemed like he was getting live updates from the conversation that they were having in the
For
lodge.
sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. Who knows?
And you gotta imagine, like, what the heck does it take to do this basically omniscient, way of observing things?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, I don't.
Yeah.
Beefaroni, you might be right. I don't know if they ever explicitly said, but I think it was almost heavily implied that it was just the blood and maybe some meat and food. I don't think it was anything more than that, but still.
It feels like the easiest would just be spit. Just spit. They do joke about that. The whole like, oh yeah, he spits in your food, but like actually spits in your food, but also it's bad.
Yeah.
Like I feel like saliva would be the easiest because you're just like, here's your drink,
Mhm.
as opposed to like other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Here's your
Bernard,
Bloody Mary.
I think it is interesting. Good one.
What'd you say, Jacob?
Wanted your meat rare.
Here's your
Oh.
Bloody Mary.
Oh.
It just reminds me of an old story. My grandfather used to make red Alfredo sauce, and I never liked Alfredo sauce. And yeah, we would tell the story. And he would just sit there and like he'd be like cutting stuff to like put into the the sauce pot, and he would just straight up nick the side of his thumb as he was like cutting something in his hand, and it would just spray like a droplets of blood in, and then he'd just take like a little bit of tomato sauce or something and just like dab it in there to like cover it up.
If you ever wondered what the flying fuck was wrong with Alan, it's just
Oh,
it's just that, man.
that ruins me.
Oh.
Anytime I hear a story of like some restaurant, across the world, or it doesn't have to be local, it's like, yeah, they found like, human feces in the grinder, in the meat grinder. I can't eat food for like a week. Just like,
See, all I can think is like, but does it taste good? Like, I mean, I go to Taco Bell all the time, and let me tell you, when they were like, it's not even meat, it's like 75% sand or more, and you're like, but it was good tasting pink slop. I don't I don't care.
I always got the horse
taste
meat
good?
rumor. Was the joke was like horse is what it was horse meat.
Yeah.
I was like, I think that's expensive.
I had a friend-
I think that's more expensive than cow, honestly.
Yeah, I grew up in China, and like it was really normal to eat dogs. Like, you would raise dogs for meat, and it was like,
it's also normal to eat cat.
Tastes like don't you dare eat our little baby Beckford. He's too sweet. But yeah,
sweeter.
I mean, like if you really.
Sorry.
God damn it.
That gives me a bingo.
For one day.
Already?
You know what?
Already with the bingo?
Yeah, I got Prancer, Still a Creep, Milk, Cat on Screen, Buddy Cop.
No, there you go. Nice. I was hoping the bingo was me flustering Hannah somehow. I was hoping that was on there.
Driving Hannah to insanity.
Nick is disgusting.
Nick makes Hannah want to leap.
Actually, you know what? I have one that just says gross. We can count that.
Gross.
Gross. I feel like we've been in gross territory for the past 30 goddamn minutes.
If foot parmesan didn't take the gross category, I don't know how to go further.
Also, I want Nick. I don't know if it's just. Is it our group that we just talk about the foot parmesan thing like way too much? Because we've definitely mentioned that like 3 or 4 times.
We talked about foot parmesan before. I feel like we have.
Yeah. Because I talk about the pet egg and foot parmesan. Foot parmesan.
My God, I'm sorry. I truly despise anything to do with feet. Just, I can't. I hate the.
What's the equivalent of like?
Wow.
Leave the grater.
Don't worry, I brought my own.
Yeah.
At the Olive Garden. The soup salad and unlimited pet eggs. Michael's not even on screen anymore. We've driven him away.
He left us. He was like, "Screw you guys.
Free reign.
Goodbye."
No,
it does not mean free reign.
Now. Oh my gosh.
See, what we didn't know was the strike counter wasn't for me leaving the podcast. It was for Michael leaving the podcast.
Oh, no. He's thrown himself out of portal.
3 strikes and I'm out. Don't you mean you're out?
No.
It's a walk-off home run.
Anyways, we've been in 13.9 for a minute.
We've hardly talked about it at all yet.
To be fair, not much to say. And I mean, 310 and 11.
Did you read the summary for 3.9?
I did.
Will you read it again? Because I have
read it again.
Please.
If you remember, we had a whole conversation about if turncoat is a verb or not at the beginning.
Yep. So they get out.
So the spinal man's willing to betray his people. They just have to make sure he's not butchered. Little Midas isn't happy though, beats him up a bit. Almost fights Semiramis, and then I will say Semiramis has a great badass moment where she's just like, I will literally drop this building on all of your heads if you don't just shut up right now. Like, all right. Yeah. I don't know what your power is, but all right. Everybody seems to believe you. Sure.
Dropping buildings.
Yeah. But yeah, they get him out is the important
What
thing.
if you had an ability to convince your power, your superpower is to convince people that you're an extremely powerful cape?
Yeah.
So it's just everybody speaking up for you, like, whoa, you don't want to test them. Like, why not? Because they're super badass. That's like, well, you ever seen them? I'm like, no, but I heard that whoever didn't even survive. And like, horrors beyond your imagining.
There's a superpower like that from another series where it's a guy, he's got like flight, super strength, laser eyes, kind of Superman style. He's got invulnerability, but the quirk to it is he's only invincible to you if you're afraid of him, is the idea. So it's like, part of what he does is he regularly terrorizes people, so people are afraid of him and he remains invincible.
I like that. Awesome. There was a D&D armor set that in our castle campaign that y'all kind of ran over the character, so it didn't even work. But essentially, you did a will save, and the stronger your will save against their armor was for observing it, the better their armor was. Because like the more detailed you looked at their armor and noticed how like, wow, it's really well built, the stronger the AC. And if you just like glanced and it was like, it's a piece of shit, I'll just like not even pay attention to it like a barbarian.
Yeah.
Would have just like swung and the armor doesn't do anything. It crumples like paper.
That's funny.
Interesting. That's fun. Yeah.
You guys got unhinged without me, apparently.
Oh
yeah.
No, I think
Michael.
you were
Yeah,
behavior. I don't know. We were just
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
We were saying that the strikes weren't to kick one of us out of the podcast. It was until you leave the podcast. It's like,
3 strikes, I'm out.
3 strikes, I'm out.
3 strikes before I have to get out of here. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, 13-10.
Yeah, might as well.
Perhaps.
now that
Let's
Michael's
give
back.
This shit moving.
All right, 13.10. TT, Vic, and Sveta try to recruit 3 people: Ingle, Egg, and Scraping, who might be the key to making sure the city survives. Regardless, Teacher launches his massive troll attack, and the populace just learned a lot of dirt about their heroes. Okay, you want to talk about Case 53's gone wrong. I feel so bad for Egg. I don't even know if he has powers or not. Poor guy.
That's
Just looks like a freaking cracked egg.
He's literally Humpty Dumpty.
Constantly cracking.
Constantly cracking.
Yeah.
Literally
Humpty
Humpty
Dumpty.
Dumpty.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sounded like it's a by day thing too. Yes, Beckford? Oh
And he has to
By
eat
day
to
thing?
maintain his shell, and like he has to like suck himself down if he breaks too much.
Sorry. I'm so
Imagine-
sorry.
yeah.
Go on.
He has to what himself?
Imagine just like getting
He has to
out of.
suck
No, Michael, no. Michael.
No, he has to suck himself down. Like there's a scene where like
No,
he clenches his fist too hard and he cracks open and he's like
he's like,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
make sure his egg doesn't come out.
That's
Like
crazy.
you get out of bed wrong, and you kind of like hurt your back a little bit. It's like that, except his whole body just cracks.
Oh, Nick, you would be fucked because you're constantly like crack.
Oh yeah, I'm very twitchy. I'm the
Just,
twitchiest boy alive. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, rough. That's a rough bed. Not
Yeah.
Sveta bad, but pretty rough.
Close to Sveta bad, like similar issues.
I mean, it sounds
probably
like-
never able to sleep with anybody.
well, I
Yeah,
mean,
might be into
you just have to be very gentle.
that. He's somebody's kink.
No BDSM for you.
Yeah.
Bad.
No impact play.
It's not-
Yeah.
Or hear me out.
No. See, I
Imagine just like-
I knew.
But see, imagine the
Um,
satisfaction of like creme bruleeing his back, like he's on the back, and he just like just cracks.
Oh no.
That's a sentence I've never thought I would ever hear.
I just can't anymore, okay? Like, oh my god.
It's only been an hour and 20 minutes, guys. This is too
Ugh.
early for this.
So I only got like 4.5 hours of sleep last night, so I'm definitely wired.
I'm just gonna live here now. This is where I am forever and ever.
Creme brulee all over his back. Hell yeah.
No,
Oh, I'm gonna creme.
no.
Oh no! As Fran pointed out, you know, as a teen boy, how is he gonna jack his yolk?
No.
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 It's
Okay,
true.
we've got to.
You've got to hope that you wake up hard boiled one morning. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise,
Yeah.
over here trying to scramble, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
Is he egg shaped, or does he just have this? what
He is egg shaped too, with like
No,
arms
he's
and
His
like
head is egg shaped.
No, he's-
the rest
his
of his
head is
body
egg-shaped.
is like.
Is he normal?
It's like-
He
Okay.
has like a
'Cause he wears a
fluff of
sweater and
bright yellow
stuff.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I just imagined he was a giant egg. Honestly, like I
That's
couldn't
what I
imagine
was-
him any other way.
And the bright
Like a-
yellow hair
like a
they said is
giant
like
Mr.
the
Potato
egg
Head.
yolk in strands.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Exactly.
Oh, gosh. I hope things end up sunny side up for him.
Yeah, what are his combat implications is what Bernard's asking.
I don't think we know.
We have no idea.
That's what they are.
No idea.
Obviously, he does something.
know if I
We're
would-
not sure what.
Extreme
We don't know. It's just getting his ass beat.
distraction.
Yeah, maybe he's got some synergy with Chicken Little.
There you go.
You can only hope. Yeah, we'll get back. We'll talk about this, and then we'll get back to the thing we missed, Fran. So
I posted a picture in the Patreon text channel of how I imagined him. It's just an egg person.
Well,
It's an egg
gotcha.
person.
Humpty Dumpty. I can see it.
Yes.
I don't know if that's
Yep. That's an Eggman.
that's unfortunate.
But yeah, they show up to talk to them at this tea shop, and
The coolest tea shop.
Oh yeah, the tea shop's dope.
So they show up, and the front of the tea shop, face side, is very pastels, classic pink and white bakery. And
With these cute little critter
cafe
animals.
and the back room.
It gets naughty.
Dungeon, right?
Oh, it's 100% like a sex dungeon. Like it's leather, and all of the critters are now like bent over cheekily, or dressed up in leather.
So here's the follow-up to that. Perian comes here a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Perian
yeah.
come here a lot.
Yes,
Okay.
Probably.
for sure. Listen,
Didn't want to assume.
I'm gonna assume she kinky. The girl wears a lot of lace. She kinky.
It's possible.
All right. And follow up, do you think Foil is just there to support her partner? Because it doesn't seem like Foil's cup of tea at all.
Foil is like, I'm here for the pastries.
Yeah.
This is weird, but if this is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good supportive partner, right there.
I think more realistically too, though, there appears to be some medical side to this as well, some healing power, like in the sense of like they go there in part for medical reasons.
Yes.
So my question is like, is it that, or is it like this is someone Perian found who could help her family on a less fun route?
Oh,
Not a terrible idea.
Interesting.
yeah,
kinda
that
like
makes
that.
sense.
There's a third fold to this place.
Yeah, this odd little tea shop.
Yeah, who knows? It's a fun tea shop. Engel has also got, speaking of weird powers, I guess she's technically a case 53.
Technically,
but
even though she's very human looking.
Yeah. But her power being basically just extreme synesthesia, where you look at her and you taste things, you hear things, you feel things, and it's got to be a weird experience where she's like, especially when she's like, yeah, people who've been traumatized tend to have it worse than normal people.
Yeah, if you've been through it, it's like wildly.
Yeah, and boy howdy is Antari's going through it.
It has been for some time now.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So
this is what I think. This is where like it just all is catching up with her, and she's like, and Sveta, steps, up and is like, look at the clock, and she's like, I can't look at the clock because that's just keeps taking me back to then because that's all I did was look at the clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, nevertheless, teacher releases all of the information. Victoria's like, so my diary's out there now, which sucks because my team might read it. But she's like, I get the feeling people are going to be more interested in the other stuff that's going out.
Your diary does not fucking matter. No, first off, Victoria, nobody cares.
Yeah. My diary.
Nobody's reading that.
You went on TV that
also,
one time, but I'll be honest, nobody gives a shit who you are.
Yeah. Also, like, if you were a random person and you were like, there may be a security leak and a security breach, and I could find shit out. You're not going to look up Victoria Dallin. You're going to be, or, Glory Girl or whatever. You're going to be looking up, like, the people that you actually are, like, interested in, care about,
porn search history.
I was going to say.
Yeah, basically.
No, I was going to say, can you imagine immediately the number of searches that were just insert superhero name here, nudes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically.
And how many people are just looking up, narwhal and then just like, oh, it's just what she wears. Okay, never mind. It's just
her.
She's okay. That's just always like that. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenzie already shared that shit on the group chat weeks ago.
Exactly.
Bram?
Have you guys seen this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, also, it's like crazy. Like, imagine if, you will, there were a bunch of files that got dropped all at the same time. They were about some crazy shit.
Right.
Can you imagine?
I can't even imagine.
Can you imagine?
Shall we? I know we're going to spend like an hour on the last interlude. So, 13.11.
Let's do
13:11? Sure. The team arrives weary and beaten at the bunker. They put TT in timeout and go to meetings. Yamada, Dragon, and Defiant apologize to Vic over the diary. Antares and TT get briefed on the sitch. Vic prepares to sell her soul for Sveta.
it.
I always love a good Defiant Dragon conversation.
Yeah.
On that redemption path.
And we also finally got the dragon reveal.
Oh, right. Which I was funny because I was thinking about before the reveal. I was just like, man, that's right. Nobody knows the dragon's a robot. And then it reveals it at the end. But I was right. It was like we forget those things.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows dragons. Nobody really knows how Tattletale's power works, right? Outside the Undersiders. All those little things that we're clued into is kind of fun.
True.
Yeah.
I also had this thought because earlier on an offhand comment, Tattletale says something about how something to the extent of dragon's not a threat, or I'm paraphrasing, but says something to that effect earlier.
Yeah.
And I just had this sneaking suspicion in the back of my mind that, like, what if the machine army is dragon?
I can't say I didn't.
We've mentioned that though, right? As an idea, as one idea is that
I think
the machine army is the old dragon.
Pandora
is Pandora.
Right, one of the two. Right,
one of the.
Have we talked about that? Okay.
The old dragon
a little bit.
theory came up once.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last time.
The idea that the machine army is the old dragon. Yeah,
that would be so interesting.
I think it has to be at this point to keep it interesting because it's lost its relevance.
Yeah. Well, and the
they keep name dropping it though. They're like, "Oh, the machine army."
I know.
Yeah. Well, it makes me wonder if the machine army, because there's clearly, like, they have this whole system. Teacher has this whole system set up with all these computers and logs and information and just so much information on everybody, about everybody. It makes me wonder, like, if the machine army isn't an offshoot of Teacher's plans, like maybe a rogue part of Teacher's plans. Like maybe, like, we're tying this all back in together because what actually happened was that Teacher's first computer plan, virus, whatever the fuck, went rogue, and now it's taking apart IKEAs. I don't know. Like, I feel like it could work if they were connected somehow.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I don't know, man. I kind of, when we were talking about the options for, like, okay, who do we think the bad guy is in this part of the story of that, like, who created the fake diary and, is causing all of this from behind the scenes? I really didn't want it to be Teacher because it's like, he's so like, we've run into him once already and he didn't feel like a threat before.
Mhm.
And it just felt like we thwarted him very easily. And it was like, well, okay. And now it's like, well, he seems incredibly prepared. Like the move at Cheat, just that was a move. Holy moly.
Mhm.
And I think I said this before, but I just haven't felt like, I didn't feel like Goddess was a real threat to the story, to our team, to our main characters. And Teacher didn't feel like a real threat either. I mean, like, it was bad, but like it didn't feel, like a grip of a threat. And now he does feel dangerous because of all of this.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of
What do you call it,
Teacher.
Coil
I
Sniper?
like it though.
Oh, good.
No.
I was just gonna say I don't.
I feel like that's
Yes.
the beauty of Teacher. He's like supposed to be forgotten about, and
Yeah.
he sucks,
Oh, for sure.
and he's so weak. But then he wins.
Yeah.
Coil Sniper,
No,
a mile away.
Not wins, but he actually is
No.
a threat. A lot more than he feels.
Yeah, he is a threat. Yeah.
Yeah, we do hate him for that.
Don't like it, but it's true.
I don't like it.
He does have the like those old comic runs where it seemed like Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe or Squirrel Girl kills the Marvel, and it's like they're always good comics, but always the hard stuff happens off page, right? And then Deadpool took down Thanos and then came back on screen, and you're like, wait a minute, hold on, we skipped over that part. Like Teacher feels a lot like that. Like,
Yeah.
and then they grabbed Contessa. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Back to book.
Hold on. Yeah. Waiting for the shoe to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk for a second about throwing Tattletale in timeout because that was pretty great.
Oh, that was so funny.
You think with your power you could have maybe figured that out, but they just they've got her like, I imagine that they're walking along and they just kind of do like when two parents have a kid swinging between them, just like 1, 2, 3, woo! You just toss her in it.
Alley-oop.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
Yeet her in there and then close the door and then you keep walking.
That was very funny.
All right.
I just love that she's like, oh, was that a security measure? Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, wow. That was your security? Wow. You guys need to step up your hey, what are you doing? Well, what's happening? Like, perfect.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, anything else? Chapter?
I mean, I appreciate the apologies. I think it's, obviously it's going to be a long journey back and we're not going to get the relationship between Victoria and Yamada we had.
So disappointing.
Yeah, I think more, again, though, we just keep seeing how much Colin has grown, Defiant, just in the sense of he's like,
sure.
Yeah, like just in his frankness. I don't remember exactly what he said, but his frankness in this arc with her of like, yeah, I should have done better with that. And, and I've been put in similar situations to you unjustly and justly. And, I know how you, like, just that, I don't know, I just came away from it feeling like, oh, all right, good job, Defiant. Like, you're actually a good guy now. Like,
He's grown so much since the days of Taylor.
Yeah.
Ashley, I feel like, had similar turns where they saw themselves as the most important person, went too far and things went bad, and then were immediately like, okay, wait, hold on. Let me mature a bit here.
Yeah. Very different arcs, though, in that sense, where, like, Ashley's was definitely being told, you are not as important as you think you are, little girl. And, and like that, whereas Defiance was a much bigger failure in some ways.
You
but
are
very similar.
just as important as you think you are. It's just that nobody else can really know that.
Yeah.
Still my favorite character. Love him.
Yep.
Way to go, D.
And then Victoria talks with Orchard. A couple of Orchard people. The Orchard
Bow
capes.
and
Yeah.
Drowsy.
Bow and Drowsy.
Yeah.
She does have her
I think
conversation with
I think it's like
with,
Drowser, but
Miss Yamada.
Bowser
Yeah.
and Drowse.
Bowser
Yeah.
and Drowsy. You know, Pokemon. Just your average
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Bowsy Drowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never even in the interlude, I'm a little iffy on Bow's exact power, other than he's just like can change people, but it's not Amy.
Was Bow's the needle?
Yeah.
He can create needles, and he can essentially shoot stuff into people. Which
Yes, because he pulls the needles out of his skin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird, by the way.
Weird.
wild. And those can like affect bodies in a way.
Yes.
Which, kind of chooses. And then Drowsy deals with the brain side of stuff, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So that's the Drowsy's the brainwashing part.
Yeah. Because what's her name? The precog, or not the precog, the thinker. She can't get a read on him, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not going to use him."
Effervescent.
This isn't. Yeah, effervescent. Thank you.
Mhm.
Effervescent's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. A couple things we kind of glossed over. I said we'd go back to is I think this might have been all the way back in the cabin, but Victoria being reminded that she may have put somebody into retirement.
Oh yes,
Etna.
Yes.
Etna.
Hit somebody hard enough they decided to retire.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hit them. I just spun a lot.
Yeeted them into a mountain.
Yeeted them into a
mountain.
Into the side of a hill.
I knew how hard I was throwing them. I calculated. I was like, but you did think you killed them. It's like,
I love that Tattletale like calls her on it, and in her head she's like, "I would like to eat you into the side of a hill."
yeah.
it's so great.
And was it Prancer that's like, a 1080 no scope, very nice.
yeah.
Basically,
just like it wasn't a 1080. He's like, "Are you sure about that?"
I mean, but you did think you killed them. Like that was a possibility.
You did
and
wonder
you didn't
if you
check up
killed
on
her.
that.
Yeah. Which, fair. If I'd gotten yeeted into a hill one too many times, I've been like, I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna do something else.
Yep. Open a bakery.
Yep.
Open a BDSM bakery. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, that's the life right there. BDSM bakery.
bakery.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bakery DSM.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. Bakery DSM.
I feel like
even hang on. I'm thinking.
Bakery.
I'm trying to think.
Donuts.
No, I was gonna say
bagels,
bagels, donuts,
sponges,
scones.
and
Scones and
scones
more.
is better than sponges.
muffins, or
And muffins.
or
Oh
more.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Bagels, donuts, scones, and more. Or
That's like how you have Bed Bath and Beyond, and that's where like the sex dungeon is.
Yes. It's the Beyond.
I've always
part.
wanted to go to the back rooms of Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh
boy.
Well, I can tell you all about it. I used to work there.
As
Did they really
Wild.
take you to the Beyond, Hannah? Were you that trusted of
Oh,
an
is it?
employee you got to see the Beyond?
I did see the Beyond actually. I did get to see the Beyond. Actually, fun fact, Bed Bath & Beyond as a store in general has a bunch of hidden tunnels and passageways that run through and between the shelves. Because the whole place, well, I mean, it's bankrupt now, but the whole place was laid out it's like a warehouse. So you have, the circle, with all these like little cubbies and sections, whatever. Well, there's a bunch of pathways that run between all of the sections. And there's like doors and stuff, and you can pop in and out of different areas, and it's all extra merchandise and stuff. So
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
Like
Nice.
stage doors.
Actually, yes, very much like random little backstage doors.
Cool.
Very nice.
Fascinating.
Anyways,
All right. What do we think about Victoria making a deal with Bao?
I mean, I would have done the exact same thing. You realize they have Orchard, and you're like, oh, yes, why wouldn't I? It's been a shit day. If I can do one good thing, I'm going to. I would have done it.
Yeah. This is still breakup day, too.
Yeah. This is this has all been one day. I keep forgetting that because it's been a lot.
I mean, Victoria is holding all the cards, has the option to really make Bao's life much better post drop off. And it's a pretty decent motivator. So.
And he was like, give me some books and make sure I don't die, which is, I mean.
Yeah. Check up on me.
Same.
Say hey every now and then.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, where do I sign up? I know we said that last week too, I think, but like a few books, occasional update on world events. That'd be pretty good. Pretty happy.
Yeah.
I think so.
Smiling face every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Brought me in the woods.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. And Victoria wanting to repair a lot of that relationship with Sveta and all of that, I think makes sense that she would try something like this. And of course, Sveta being willing to agree as well. But
big part of that.
Girl's desperate for a body.
Yeah.
Well, I think just knowing it's possible, right? It's more to even whether or not she ends up making the deal, because she would leave it up to Sveta with autonomy being a recurring theme we've talked about.
Yes.
She is on the positive side of that, would leave it up to Sveta, but it is the can you question, right? Because that would be the thing is like, maybe Amy could, but we're not going to ask her, so we'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
There are other biotinkers, like we know about Bonesaw, but again, do we trust someone like Bonesaw? And not that Mr. Bo is much better than Bonesaw, but just knowing, can you, right? Just that question, simple question, finally having somebody they don't have any history with just saying, can you actually do this? And if he had said, no, I can't, then I think she would have been not as satisfied, but like almost as satisfied, right? In the sense of like, I got an answer to a question that's been pressing on me.
Yeah.
So, but he can. He says he can, or thinks he can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, with the amount of oversight, I feel like is like staring over his shoulder. Like,
yeah.
If
he fucks this up, like they might just kill him. You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
as far as he's concerned, he's like, I don't know how this could go.
Yeah, like here's the. All I can think is like, I hate to say it, but they have a good track record of being able to pull that stuff off.
Exactly. Yeah. No, they know what they're doing. They know what they're getting into.
Not to mention, they probably appeal a little to his ego there. Like,
yeah,
you know, that you
Never
can't.
done a case 53 before.
Yeah.
Which brings up the question, you know, they were villains, obviously, and really terrible, but like, I'm surprised more case 53s didn't kind of go to them and be like, hey, look, I've just got, you know, my name's Egg and I've got a terrible skin condition. Can you fix that shit?
I've got eczema.
All right, that's it, folks.
It was right there the whole time. I can't believe it. That was good.
I'm just mad
I'm more proud of my life.
That was good. That was really good.
Thank you so much.
Nailed it.
I can retire now. I've been yeeted into a hill. I can retire.
Good call
This
back.
is my hill. I've been yeeted into.
Somebody eat me.
Well,
is it time?
Should we get to Sveta?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Interlude I've been waiting my whole life for.
13Z interlude Sveta. Nayet acts to save her brother. Both are given away to Cauldron so they have a chance to live. Garat is captured in Russia.
Thank you.
Sveta meets Victoria in the hospital. Tress and Yamada talk about life, and Antari's ensures her best friend's future. Oh, baby. It's
Maybe
happening.
indeed.
It's
boy.
happening.
This interlude was so good.
Yeah.
This was just peak Wild Bow, beginning to end.
Yeah.
It's almost, obviously, it wouldn't be because of spoilers and things that wouldn't make sense, but this is almost one of those interludes where I would be like, someone's like, hey, what's this Parahumans universe about? Would I like it? Be like, read this. If you like this, you'll like it. Like it's that good.
Fran, to answer your question, that doesn't come until later.
Oh, spoilers.
Well, not spoilers. It's something that's been mentioned before. Continuing with the theme that we've mentioned, that like it wasn't originally intended for Sveta to be a trans allegory. However, along the way, Wildbow said, be lying if he said that didn't come to mind when writing Sveta. So,
which makes sense. It makes sense. The whole wanting a body, being in a body that's not yours or doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Isn't right for you. Isn't you?
Yeah. Very, very natural allegory.
I can see the analogy. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is great. I was a little nervous at first because I think, like all the Case 53s, I think not knowing their life before their trigger is really interesting. Kind of makes for a very interesting dynamic. That being said, the flashback stuff was very little and was really interesting, really beautiful.
Yeah.
The like images of seeing what I'm assuming are cauldron capes or something like that as apparitions of death, or just I was like,
really
it was just so good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of
it's that whole thing, the image of like seeing something you don't understand, and so you potentially worship it or treat it in a higher being way just because it's like, well, we've never seen anything like this before. Like, what else could this possibly be?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
And so interesting. Like the culture and the world building that you get, even from these little tiny slivers of the language, the rocks, the family, and just like all of them interacting together. Like it's so vivid, and we only have like a couple, bits of it, and yet it feels so alive. It's just fantastic. I love the rocks that they like, that are like chalking up the rocks so that the sailors can see them. And that was really cool.
I love, because they're from a different world, right? Like all the Case 53s were pulled from other worlds, right? So like,
yes,
the way that the language doesn't quite match, the way the geography doesn't quite match, like there's things that are just off but feel very real. Like, just such a cool imagery. Because immediately you're like, this is not Earth, but it's close. It's really good. Close. I love it. Who was when Sveta's still Garrot in the asylum?
Wheeled Maiden.
Well, Wheeled Maiden saves her.
Yes.
But no, when who's her friend at the computer, or when she's at the computer, or
that's Victoria.
Is that not Victoria?
Is it Victoria?
I'm pretty sure that's Victoria.
Yeah.
Victoria. Just body parts lounged out across the whole room.
Yeah, it was okay. I figured it was somebody we knew, I wasn't reading it.
No, it was her meeting Victoria in the hospital the first time they meet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because like Victoria knew about Cape stuff and had met Weld before, and was using the computer to communicate.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked that little interaction of like her and Victoria when they're trying to communicate through the through the computer, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want to talk over you. So like, should you just like interrupt me, or should I just interrupt you?" And it's just like, just look at the screen. She's like, "Oh yeah, that works."
That was good.
That's funny.
And then the conversation between her and Yamada at the end was hard.
That was hard.
It was good.
I think her acknowledgement of the fact that she's manipulating Jessica to kind of like get the answer that maybe she's looking for, I thought was really interesting, because I mean we haven't had an interlude for her yet, and this feeling of like Sveta has always just been, very motherly and caring, and would not be the type in my mind to be manipulative, but we do see it here of like her being like, "So what do you think I should do?" Like, and kind of asking these loaded questions and putting these loaded questions out there to like, she's trying to steer the conversation with Jessica a little bit. She wants to get this answer while knowing like if she can kind of push for this answer by asking these specific questions. And I find that interesting, because like, even in the end, because I think if it was anybody else, Sveta would be the first person to say like, "No, like you don't need to go to a villain to get the body that you want. Like, you've worked so hard." And like what Jessica is even saying, like, you've worked so hard to be happy and to grow to where you are now. I don't know, it's interesting. I like seeing Sveta selfish in this sense of like, no, I want a body. I want to, sure, yeah, of course, maybe I'll find a dude and I'll settle down, I'll have a house and I'll teach art and I'll bake and I'll adopt, and okay, great, but like, I want a body. That's what I want. And there's such like a sweetness in that like selfishness for her, because she is so caring of other people all the time, and she's been through everything. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you fucking deserve this. Like, makes me so happy, and I'm like, I'm a little scared. I need us to come back in the next arc.
It ended in a very un-Wildbow-esque way where it seems like it went well. We're just like,
it seems so.
Oh, I know. I was reading the comments on the end of 1311, and everybody's like, "Oh, Sveta's gonna go through with it, but you know what? It's gonna fuck her up because the heroes can't get anything in this world."
Right.
Like, something's gonna go wrong.
The first comments for the top comments for her interlude were, "Well, we know she's not a teacher plant." Whew. Because apparently that was a concern.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, that never even occurred to me.
Have we ever talked about teacher having a plant within the group? I don't think we've ever talked about that.
No, I don't think we've ever discussed that as an option. Is that an option?
Well, now that Alan said it, I'm like...
And now I'm thinking about it.
It's obviously Kenzie, and it's because he asked nicely.
Exactly. Classic Kenzie.
Yeah, he was like,
he
"Pretty please?"
literally
And she was
reached
like,
out to
"Sure."
her on a chat board and was like, it'd be real cool if you spied on everybody.
He's not even using
really
the
be
power.
helping, actually. And she's like, "Me? Help? Absolutely."
It's like, how could I improve on this? I can't.
I can.
Where's the slaps his Staples button?
Yeah.
Gosh, that would be crazy. I wonder if teacher is closer to the group than we think he is.
Turns out teacher was Byron the whole
time. But just Byron.
No, how dare you?
So only half the time.
Yeah.
He dons his ugly looking beard and pulls off like the hair cap to reveal that he's bald, the wig.
One of those like Mission Impossible masks.
Question though.
Like, that's not your face. How'd you do that?
And Tristan's like, "You're not my brother." Dun 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 dun.
No.
Da-da-da.
Oh my god.
Okay,
But he
so
has to
that's
switch
the question
back to
though.
go and then switch.
Yes. What's the question? Yeah.
So now that Sveta potentially has a body, what about Tristan and Byron?
Yeah, they come running back. All of a sudden, Mr. Bao is getting a lot of visitors on his planet.
Whoa!
Basically.
I guess I can't leave. I got to set up shop, and the warden's like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
I'll give you a body for a stack of National Geographics.
Oh, spicy.
I will say, I feel like Tristan and Byron's issue is far more complex than Sveta's.
I believe so.
unfortunately.
Yes. This splitting of souls be a bit difficult.
As something J-Man pointed out, when you think about it, Teacher's whole plan is just to get all of his employees to read Ward.
Wait, is Teacher the author insert, and then just at the very very end,
Oh,
There you go.
the last sentence is just Teacher being like, "Guys, I wrote this great new novel about everything we've done called Worm."
Ooh, and that's how he gets you.
There you go.
No, but wouldn't it?
No, that's what it is. No, this is why it feels inconsistent sometimes, because it's the cell block falling apart. Each cell block's responsible for a different chapter per arc. And we're like, man, this one just didn't hit, and it's like, oh, that cell block had a rough day. They just weren't.
Yeah, that one girl flipped her page
Like how? Because we're always asking, like,
it was LL.
we're always asking, how does Wildbow write so much? It's because he's got a basement full of people working 12 hours a day.
Zombie.
Zombified middle-aged women who've read too much Colleen Hoover and are just disturbed enough to write Worm for him.
Oh, bless. Yeah, no, Colleen Hoover is a category in and of itself. Before we... Also, just to bring it back to Ward really quick, something I was thinking about when reading the section about the flashback with Sveta and Weld in the truck, where she's basically like, no, like, you're great and wonderful and handsome and super cute, and any girl would be like really lucky to be with you. Also, mwah, okay, I'm gonna go bury myself in the woods. It makes me... So I've said this before, but the trauma bonding of their relationship I don't think is very healthy. And honestly, like, while I do love them together, I don't think they're actually actively good together. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you have these two people, you care about both of them immensely, you want them to be happy, they seem to go really well together, but in the back of your mind, you're like, this is not the best case scenario for either of you. And seeing that really does nail home that idea of literally just trauma bonding. Like, he feels isolated, he feels separated, he's trying to be a leader, but he doesn't feel like he is. He feels like he's never going to connect with somebody in that way. He feels, very lonely. She's looking up to him. She's seeing him as this amazing leader. She's changed so much because of him. He's changed her mind and her opinion of herself. She's giving him all of this adoration and support and friendship and then also this, attraction as well. Like, why not? And so, like, it makes sense that they started dating after an interaction like that, because they go through all of that, and then the irregulars go to shit, and it's like, well, fuck, great, and now the world's ending, and then you go through all of that. Why wouldn't you date? Like, why wouldn't you move in together and be a long-term couple? And it just further cements the idea in my head that I really don't think they're good for each other in that sense. Like, even though she has a body now, great, congratulations, like, don't go back to dating Weld, please.
No, that's the sad turn that we're gonna get here. It's like, oh, everything's happy, she's got her body, and same mistakes.
Yeah. Because in the end, Sorry.
There's
Go ahead.
this, and everyone's seen Speed with Keanu Reeves, right? The bus
No.
can't stop.
Been a
Got a
hot
bomb on
minute.
it. Just the epitome of just awful like B action films. It's so good, it's so bad. The final line of the movie is so cheesy. It's the Keanu Reeves and the girl lead, the opposite.
I think it's
And they're
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock?
Is it Sandra Bullock? I couldn't remember.
I think
that's
so.
funny. If it's the two of them, yeah. They're embracing and they kiss, obviously, in the cheesy movie. And he says something like, you know what they say about, relationships that begin over shared trauma rarely last. And she's like, well, we're just going to have to base it on the sex then. Laugh, fade to black. That's the line. And I was thinking about that line with Wellness Fat Tech because I was like, and they didn't even have that. Like,
They didn't even have
that. There was no chance.
Oh my
Just-
god.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's funny.
Also, everyone should watch Speed. It's amazing.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Invite me over.
Movie night.
Yeah, whose fault is that we have not watched Speed?
I mean, really, I just feel like it's.
Can't be my
Jacob,
fault.
why haven't you invited us over for movie
That's
night
what I'm
yet?
saying.
Listen.
There we go.
All right. I've said too much.
It's like, oh no, now people are going to expect things from me.
I did like when
Be
after
nice to
Fred-
one person, and where does it stop? And next, you'll expect me to be nice to everybody.
Come on, let's be realistic. When Sveta, after she kisses Weld and Hamster Ball's away, in my mind, she called out Hamster Ball, and she always does when she needs it, like out loud.
Hamster ball.
Like, Hamster Ball. Jump into it.
Yeah.
Balls away.
Let's roll.
smoke bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
basically. Hamster ball away! And then she rolls out the door.
Honestly, I still wish she had the hamster ball. I love that. It's hilarious.
Pretty great.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well, any favorite powers? I don't feel like there was, there's a couple in there.
The only one we really saw was Little Midas.
Little
And I guess
Midas.
we have the old
You didn't
man.
like Case 12s?
Case 12s, the
I
foot
love-
parmesan is classic as
Yeah.
always.
absolutely
it's the thing,
disgusting. I hate it
Le
so
foot
much.
parmesan.
It's
What?
favorite power, and I'm not sure any of them qualify.
It's
Like
true.
we got
It's true.
eggs.
I will
skin.
say of the powers we saw, I liked seeing the world from the overseer's perspective and understanding how she functions.
Yes.
That was
That's
pretty cool.
probably the only one that I'm like, that was interesting and cool. The rest of them all kind of suck, or I'm like, that's
I really
like Engel's power is cool, but I'm like, I
Yes,
wouldn't want to
I
be that.
really
I wouldn't
like
want
Engel.
that. I'd want to be able to
That's
turn
really
it off.
unique.
It is
Yeah.
really unique.
I mean,
really
like-
like that.
Yeah. I just like that idea of like obviously Victoria hates it. She hates every second of it. But this feeling of like you look at her and it's like sunshine and it's just aesthetics. It's just fresh grass and pie on the windowsill and a cat in a sunbeam and the little sparkly dust motes that glisten in the sun when it
Yeah.
comes through the window. Like that's her that's her. And it's like I think that's so cool.
It
like
is
you're
cool. It is
literally
very
a
cool,
walking
yeah.
aesthetic.
It is cool.
Yeah, walking aesthetics and synesthesia.
Yeah.
Which I had a friend in high school with synesthesia, so it was interesting seeing it super powerized, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
his thing was people's voices had color to it. Was all.
It's neat.
Yeah, which is interesting. But it also reminded me of just because this was very recent. There was a person on a reality show recently on The Traitors who people would say like, he's just too hot. Like you can't look at him for too long or you get flustered.
What?
Which I'm like, I don't see it, but whatever. Multiple
Okay, wait.
people said it, so it must be true.
Hold on.
And is Rob R on The Traitors,
Got it.
or he was also on Love Island as well.
The Traitors?
Yeah, TRAITORS.
Not to take away from this moment, but how are we not talking about
Gosh.
eczema? The best
Eczema.
power.
Rob Rock.
Rob
Eczema.
Roush, yeah. Rob Roush is his name.
I don't. Well,
Huh.
there's
He's
one
got like
picture
a
here that I see.
Steven. No, I'm sorry, not Steven. He's got a Stallone look to him.
Yeah, he's got a very like classically attractive man look to him. He also
looks like a man. He's a white man.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest, it's not doing it for me. He looks
I would
like a
agree.
man.
Like he's not
I
a
would
bad
agree. I
looking
don't
guy,
think he's that hot.
but anyways,
Like
that concept
he's
of, like,
attractive.
yeah.
He looks like he belongs on the Brady Bunch.
I will say part of what adds to his this is a weird tangent we're on now. Part of what I think adds to his attractiveness is he's got a pretty decently deep voice, and he's got this super calm, chill. He's got a slight Southern accent, and he's got this super calm demeanor where he's just like super relaxed and just very easy to be around. So,
He also has
but
really
again,
nice
that'd
snake
do it.
tattoos, and
He does
also
have
looks
nice snake
really good in
tattoos.
overalls.
yes, he wears overalls all the time. That was his thing. Anyways,
Which goes to show it's not just your face sometimes.
Yep. But all that to say, though, the concept of having somebody be like too attractive to look at for too long is like Engel's thing. And I just imagine that's got to get tired at a certain point. Like you just walk up like, hey, my name's Engel, and people just start vomiting because they're looking at you for too long.
Oh,
You know?
Well, like she tries to maintain eye contact and can't.
And
like,
she just can't.
Yeah.
Like you don't
And
have to look
Engel's
at
like,
me.
it's
looking
like,
in the
okay.
sun.
yeah, look over there.
Can't.
So, no, yeah, some interesting powers. Good insights though into some characters. I liked this one.
Flip of the coin. Is this surgery going to go well?
I hope one thing goes well for our heroes in the ward.
I vote yes.
Just one. Give me one, Wild Bow, please. Just give
I
me
do.
one.
Thumbs up.
I do agree. I think if there's one thing, like too much of your thing backfires, you know, like, and Wild Bow's thing is just pain.
Stop saying thing, Jacob.
Listen, that's your mind, Hannah. I'm not okay. That's a normal word.
I'm sorry.
Say it all the
It's
time.
too late. I'm too tired.
Look, I know
sorry.
you're turning coat right now,
The
but
thing is,
Let me clarify. Wild Bow's huge schlong that he swings around is
Thank you.
is pain
Thank
and
you.
trauma. And after a while, you're just like, okay, give us something nice. So it would be nice if this was a nice thing.
and he gives you something nice so that he can take it away.
Just so that he can take it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's just
No,
Lucy with the football all over again, guys.
That's right.
Yeah. I want it to go well. I want it to go really well because what I want is we've had so much the body autonomy. This is what she's wanted for so fucking long. I want to give it to her and it doesn't fix everything. That's what I want. I want her to be like, I thought that this would change everything. And it didn't. And there's a little bit of like disappointment in that of like, I thought this would make it easier, but it doesn't. Like it comes back to that whole feeling of like, everyone feels a little uncomfortable in their own body at certain times of their lives. And like, you have to learn who you are as an individual, as a human being, your style, your personality, how you interact with other people. And she's had to do that as Garrote and as a, mannequin girl with mannequin hands and tentacle girl and ball, hamster ball girl. And she's had to figure out who she is amongst all of these things. And the idea that like, okay, well, when she gets her body and it's going to work out great, that she still is like, I don't know who because we hear it a little bit when she's like, being a K53 has been a part of my identity for so long. So like, what happens when I don't have that anymore?
yeah.
And it's like, you don't lose that. That's still part of you because of your experiences, because of what you've gone through, because of the struggle that you've gone through. You don't lose that just because you have arms that look normal now, like, and a face and hair and legs. Like And I want that. Like, that's the struggle that I want to see for her. I want to see her get the body that she deserves while also struggle through the who am I now? Because that's what we're all facing all the time as regular human beings, is who the fuck am I? I don't know. And that's what I want for her so badly, to discover her new self with this new body and really step into what she can do and who she can be and get the best possible ending that she deserves.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep believing that. They'll prove otherwise.
One thing we kind of glossed over as well in the last interlude, I just remembered, was the fact that she has pieces of all these people who love her inside of her too. Like there's a very symbolic, part of that where she's like, all of these people have contributed to this to try to make me the body I wanted. And I just feel like it would be too cruel, while I'm talking to past you, I guess, too cruel to take that beautiful moment away from our girl Sveta. Listen, you can kill her in like arc 16 if you need to. That's fine. Give her a good tragic ending after an arc of enjoying her body. But you know what? Like,
can she have more than one arc, please?
Don't make the surgery. Just don't make the surgery itself go wrong, right? Don't make that the problem. Make it something else.
She gets the Barbossa ending from Black Pearl, where he fights to finally feel again, and he becomes alive right as he gets shot. I feel cold. And arc 14 opens up with just Coil Sniper through the window, right into Sveta's heart.
No, don't put that out in the universe.
Ooh.
I need Sveta to enjoy a few apples if the Barbossa.
Sure.
Algae.
Okay.
We got a new cat on stream, by the way.
What? Oh,
more cats.
The bird.
Yeah,
the bird in the corner.
She's so cute. She's just been vibing in the corner there. She's adorable.
I got Bunty in the cereal bowl right here. So, obviously, Sveta gets her new body. You should take that for a test run. A good plowing. Who is Sveta's new ship? One last ride before,
No, stop.
Where's
Danny?
Danny. Bless. Everyone wants Danny.
Bring him back.
He's so lonely.
No, where's Narwhal?
There you go.
Listen.
That horn?
Someone's got a fucker.
Yeah.
Who are our options?
I was going to say,
like,
there's not a lot of team chemistry, except like, no, that doesn't work.
Not even the team. Not like
I'll say she has an encounter with Neuter, perhaps. Is he over 18 now?
Yeah, because he was like 17 in Worms.
He's over.
He was
okay.
Oh, he was like 15 when we met him, but it's been 4 years since, so he's at least 19.
Yeah.
He's still a bit young.
I'll say, I mean, Sveta's young too. She's like, what, 19, 20?
Yeah.
So, I'd say Sveta and Neuter,
Guess so, jeez.
Give her all the sensations of having a body all at once. Dive into the deep end.
Okay, Nick.
So to speak.
Isn't Neuter's whole thing that his skin is toxic?
It's intoxicating.
It's intoxicating.
Toxic,
it makes you hallucinate.
It's people.
That's what I'm saying.
It absolutely knocks you
get
right
high off
out.
the skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And listen, Sveta's got a lot of surface area to touch on his skin.
Yeah. Right.
What's the guy who's super cheeky who flirted with Vic?
Oh, Lace.
Right? No,
Annalise.
Annalise.
No,
Annalise.
Sprite.
Right?
Get somebody. Here's the thing.
You know what it could be? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hannah. I have an idea after.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Weld is like stoic, and he's Mr. Boston or Baston. He's Mr. Boston. But like, we need somebody who's fun. We need somebody. Oh God, we need somebody who's fun. Like, she's been mom for so long. She's had to be like the mom role. Get her somebody who's like fun and quippy and jokes and is like Just fun. The girl needs fun.
Okay,
Please.
so here's my idea for that, right? Right, we have a scene. I'm going to set the scene for you. Sprite, we know he borrows powers, right? So he gets near Sveta and he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Like, I've been wanting to use your power again. It's so much fun." And he's like, "But wait a second, your body's different." And she's like, "Yeah, I got fixed." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Have you ever used it before?" And she's like, "I'm kind of nervous going out in my body the first time." And he's like, "Well, weirdly, I could teach you how to use your own power." And they have this like sort of like power training dynamic, but then like they get like tangled up with each other kind of thing, moment, and they realize,
little meet cute moment.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Not a snakes go at it.
Listen, that's what we all want.
Nick, and
I just want. Here's the thing.
They wrap up together and then they roll away into the ocean.
Exactly.
Chinese finger trap.
Nick knows what I'm talking about. Junji Ito fans will know.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Disturbing. Moderately disturbing.
Oh my god. I don't care who it is. And that's like, well, I mean, do we even know she's straight?
I mean,
her and Victoria
wants to bang weld. Let's put it that way. We don't know. We don't know if that's indicative of strictly straightness.
Does she want to bang weld because she wants to, or because she feels like that's what a girlfriend should do?
That's fair.
Good point.
Like, that's the question. Listen, Wildbow can't not write slightly bisexual heroines, so I feel like her and Vicky could have.
Damn, you're right.
Some exploration time, so to speak.
Head on down to the tea shop.
That just doesn't feel right. It does not feel good.
Yeah, I don't like. It doesn't. I agree with that. I don't think it's quite the right with Vicky's. No, but I think she definitely should go to the tea shop. Harrian should be like, "Ooh, girls trip." It's just like, I want to introduce you to some people, and then they go and they hang out at the tea shop, and they just have a lovely time.
Yeah.
That's all I want for her.
As Fran
Have a lovely
says,
time.
bring back Greg. That's what he says.
Bring back Greg.
Our first friend.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
Moose.
Oh, Moose.
Oh my God. Okay,
Victoria,
but actually,
Moose is for Victoria, though.
See, that's the thing. I do love Moose.
Victoria can have somebody else. Victoria can have Lace. Sveta gets Moose. Victoria sets them up. It's like that could have been, but we can't. Right. I love Moose for Victoria.
I love Moose for Victoria. I do think that would be really fun though. Moose and Sveta. That could be fun.
I'm too hard on the Moose Victoria ship train to.
Okay. Because
I have to agree.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
And you're right, J-Man. She is her own bondage. No lie. I think her going to the back room at the tea shop and like literally doing some exploring, like having somebody guide her through that, I think would be fantastic for her. Get into it, especially with a new body. I think that's what she needs.
Have fun, baby.
However, I think we were talking about like we need somebody fun, but if she was going to go with somebody that's kind of like Weld because you have a type, Moose kind of feels like Weld, but without all the complications. Like he just constantly has the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's trying to go out there and do all these things. And Moose is just like, bro, I am just here. I am just vibing. I'm just trying to get through life. Like it's not anything more than it needs to be. I'm just a boy. Come on.
I'm just a boy.
I'm a big boy, but I'm a boy. I'm just a boy.
I'm just a boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a man, but anyways.
Yeah. And a big one at that.
Okay. All right.
We'll find out next time.
Next time.
I'm very excited for next
on the Brockton Bay Book Club.
I almost got us to 10:30, which would have marked off another one of our bingos. The ones we hit were Prancer still a creep, Nick goes full dad mode, Milk, teacher theory confirmed, gross, cat on screen, disappointment with Jessica, someone questions the tea shop, and buddy cop. What we missed was Alan's speech mogs, what the fuck is going on, it goes past 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, the Great Orchard Debate, Hannah Tiermax's, Jacob's a Cinephile, and Michael has to reel them in. Yeah.
You guys.
Fantastic.
What's the speech mog? Is that just you going off on something?
Rants.
Rant?
Oh, get
fair enough.
wrecked.
Just talks more and over everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. Yeah, didn't get a lot of that. Yeah. No, honestly, pretty chill episode, all things considering.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
We went off the rails
had
a little bit.
only 1 foot on screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was nuts. I can't
One
believe you did that.
entire whole foot.
Oh,
One
Beckford, you're knocking over my book with your stupid head.
Any
Listen,
predictions
I'll do it again. Don't threaten me
on
with that.
how the team tackles, teacher stuff?
So we're so bad at predictions, I feel like. Have we predicted anything?
Really are.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah, a
that's
couple times.
somebody else's problem.
You guys
I got
did.
one thing. I got one
Nick's
thing.
gotten things right at least once.
I mean,
At
Hannah
least-
did get
Victoria being
Hannah
the
did
biggest
get
problem.
the
Yeah.
yeah, I was going to say we kind of split the biggest problem because Hannah was on the
Yeah.
Chris train for a while. So,
Dealing with teacher, I feel like is going to be a long-term conflict. I feel like it's going to be. I feel this setting up the next couple of arcs, but not the finale, if that makes sense. Like this is the return of the Slaughterhouse 9 prior to Gold Morning is kind of the vibe I'm getting from teacher stuff. So I think what's going to happen, my prediction is Contessa, there's no way that she's just given up now that she's in a jail cell. Contessa is biding her time. She has a path to victory to defeat teacher.
Yeah.
But then something crazy is going to happen. We've got these other existential threats. The moment they beat teacher, Dauntless is going to explode and something's going to happen with that,
Yes.
Cool.
Can't forget about the giant titan.
they're just chilling with a giant Dauntless Titan, just hanging out between worlds. Yeah.
Betwixt the world with the Simmer singing on his shoulder.
Yep. Yeah, that's not going to. That doesn't do well.
I was going to say, I feel like the Simmerf will be potentially the end game, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
I feel like it. There are some things that we have.
Sleeper.
Thank you. I was going to say, there are things that we have yet to have happen and we know that are important. And Sleeper's one of them. So I guess we're waiting on that. And also, don't forget the Machine Army exists. Although I kind of want the Machine Army to be like, show up and they've like rusted out before they even arrive or something. And they're like, oh yeah, no, they're not a problem. We took care of them like 18 arcs ago. And we're all like, oh.
We ran
on their way.
Boys.
They got caught in a race.
They got to Louisiana and just the humidity killed them all.
Humidity killed them all.
Just full Tin Man, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just thought we should
all right.
do some predictions real quick.
I mean, there was got to be something.
Yep.
Absolutely. So next time we will be not next Monday, but the Monday after that. What date is that, Michael?
It's the 16th.
The 16th of March. I look it up, but I have a boy in my arms.
Yep.
What a boy.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It'll be on a Monday.
Monday, the 16th.
On a Monday.
We're switching to Mondays.
Excellent.
Monday.
Speaking of switching it up, Michael, do you have a song?
I should be able to find one. Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Oh no,
you've got to give him
I
at least a
can't do
little
anything
bit of
because I have a
that.
boy in my arms. For those of you who
You do-
don't know,
he's
I
so
have
sweet.
my cat. He is belly up. I'm holding him like literally a baby in my arms.
Like a baby.
And speaking of sleeper, he is going, and then gone.
Join the Patreon, please come on in, join the Patreon. Why don't you just join the Patreon? Come support us and join the Patreon. Please help us and join the Patreon. We have fun, join the Patreon. It's great, yeah, join the Patreon. Why don't you just join the Patreon? Come on.
Be a good puppy and become a patron. Your life will never be the same. A good boy.
All right. Before we go, which chapters are we doing? I forgot to ask.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
14.
14.
14.
Don't
something.
run off.
to what?
14, 1 to 8.
14.
1 to 8.
1
1 to 8.
2.8. Okay.
Yep.
Woo!
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks on the 16th with arc 14, 1 through 8.
Join the Patreon. Please come on and join the Patreon. Why don't you just join the Patreon? Come support us and join the Patreon. Please help us and join the Patreon. We have fun. Join the Patreon.